This morning, I broke into the 140s, weighing in at 149.6 pounds or 67.9 kilo in 114 days. That's a total loss of 68.2 pounds or 30.9 kilos in just a little over 4 months. I've never lost this much weight this quickly in my entire life. Looking back at the last and only other time I hit the 140s was in 2020 when I went from 220.4 pounds to 149.6 pounds in 231 days. That's 33 weeks or 8 months and a week. Compare that to this time around, going from 217.8 pounds to 149.6 pounds in half the time. 4 months and 2 days to be exact. But what changed from this time around to the last time? And I consider the last time I lost all this weight through fasting a major success. But this time I really locked things down. The biggest changes I see are my knowledge and experience with fasting, knowing what works for me fasting wise, eating wise, exercise wise, and how to keep my mind right, going to therapy, owning my mistakes, and learning from them. I haven't really had any setbacks this time around, no major ups or downs. And it doesn't mean I won't have them in the future because I'm pretty certain I will, but this is the most consistent I've ever been, and that's the name of the game. Consistency. I've been performing rolling fasts now for the last 4+ months, averaging 94-hour fasts and 4-hour eating windows. Long fasts, short refeeds, and a lot of discipline, cardio, and strength training in between. I'm now 87.7% complete to my goal weight of 140 pounds, which means I have less than 10 pounds to lose. What are the keys to my success? Why have I been so successful in losing this weight? Well, I'll tell you, it's because I've been showing up. I've been showing up since I started this back in November. I've been showing up consistently for 4 months now. And I've been accountable, posting videos on YouTube, posting photos on my Instagram. Even a day before I actually started my fasting journey, I went live on YouTube, telling you all to come along on this journey, recording every time I stepped on the scale, recording almost every time I went on a daily walk, posting myself at the gym, being as transparent as possible, being honest with you, but more importantly, being honest with myself, owning the fact that stress eating led to a road of depression, and that became a huge factor in gaining all the weight back, owning the fact that I was ashamed and embarrassed of what I did, stress eating, gaining the weight back that I hid from YouTube, that I couldn't come back from YouTube for almost 2.5 years while I binge ate, owning the fact that I really needed mental help and that I at least went to get that help. And I've been going to therapy for over a year now and using that therapy to address my issues, not only with my eating, but with my other personal issues that were stunting my personal growth, and coming face to face with that brutal honesty of you either need to face the facts or continue spiraling down through stress eating, emotional eating, depression, and let the binge eating disorder take over. And for a long time, I really did. For almost 2.5 years, I let that take over my life. I let that destroy such huge parts of my life. And it's taken so long to accept what's happened and then put myself back out here for that accountability, for that transparency, to let people know that you can't give up. You don't have to give up. It isn't over. But the crazy thing is that it's only been about 4 months and I'm starting to feel better about myself, feeling good about myself. And this has happened progressively over time, not just in 4 months, but ever since I started again. I've been finding my happiness through this journey. And as hard and as difficult as it's been these last 4 months, I would not turn back. I do feel more like myself again, being social again, being with friends again, feeling happy and healthy. Weight-wise, I guess I don't have a long way to go, but the maintenance part, keeping this weight where it should be, is going to be the more difficult part. But that part of my growth, it's not just about that. It's still finding the health and happiness part indefinitely. It's really the journey that never ends. This is about me finding my life again, finding a way to move forward. And I'll continue to share that as transparent as I can be every step of the way. Calendly.com/finalyfasting for weight loss, fasting, and accountability coaching. Let me help you find your life again. Link to coaching in the description. I'll see you soon.